Today I'm bringing you two of the best queen charge strategies that you can use at Town Hall 9 featuring Hogs and Lalo. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and we're back inside of Clash of Clans today over in God Team and looking at some amazing queen charges. We had a 50v50 war which ended in a tie, which means everyone on both sides of the war 3-starred, and we're talking about all Town Hall 9, multiple videos coming your way. We're starting out today with a queen charge hog attack, and look at the number of wall breakers, 16 wall breakers in this composition, which is pretty darn crazy. We're coming in with that queen. Baby Dragon's going to be setting that funnel, and we are going to be looking at some of the mechanics that you need to use so that you can become an expert with the queen charge. And what better than what we're going to see here in this video today. When you're setting your queen charge, you always want to use some troop, maybe your king, maybe a baby dragon, maybe a few wizards, to set your funnel. The funnel is going to allow your queen to go into the base rather than going around the outside of the base. If she does not go in the base, it is not a queen charge. Then that would just be a queen walk, which is cool too, but a lot of times you want to get inside the base to lower the clan castle, to take out the enemy heroes, or just to take out some other objectives that may hurt your attack. So let's see right now. The queen is walking around the outside to start this thing out, but we have a golem coming in from the north out of the clan castle. That golem with those wizards are going to set the other side of the funnel. That means the queen is going to have to walk into the base right here. And look at these wall breakers opening up that wall. The queen is diving on in right here and doing a nice job of it. More wall breakers just opening up, making this entire base gape. Now the golem is going to dive in as well, and we even have the king coming in. Remember, when you're doing a hog or a lalo attack strategy, you want to narrow out the base or hollow out the base so that you can then have the hog riders or the lalo, depending on the attack strategy, path through the rest. Now look at how deep into the base that queen charge can go, all the way into the center of the base, taking out the clan castle troops, taking down the town hall eventually, and even beating down on more defenses that are deeper within that base. The golem is coming around now as well, which is going to help out and tank for that queen even more, and the hog riders have begun being surgically dropped into the base to take out key objectives. Only 12 more hog riders left, and a bunch of them are going to be coming in now as they are, well, that king was tanking for a little bit until the mortar took them all down. It's okay though, the queen's charge is going strong, the golem is tanking, hog riders are going to come through and take out the defenses along the way, and things are looking really good right now. What a great way to start out this video. Guys, if you like Clash of Clans and want to see more, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell. And if you like the queen charge, give me a thumbs up on this video. Lets me know that you want to see more. And our queen, her abilities popped. Look at the skeleton spell being used on that center most archer tower in between those wizard towers, helping to distract and take down the defenses so the hogs can sneak on in. What a great first attack in the video. We have 3 more that you guys are not going to want to miss. Different strategies or different variations of these strategies. They're pretty solid, guys, or else I would not have chosen them for the video. So make sure you stick around, and I need you guys to tell me which one is your favorite in the comments. So we started out with a queen charge hog attack. Now we're going to take it to the skies and do a queen charge lalo. Same type of objective, same idea from this attack strategy versus the last one. You want to set that queen up with the healers. Notice there are 5 healers on the queen this time around. I guess Caesar believes that the queen's going to be under a little bit more fire and wants to get that extra healing on top. Typically you're going to go with 4, but if you're running into some tough parts of the base, a 5th healer can be very worth the value. And notice all the air defenses are on this outside of the base. I'm really curious to see how Caesar tackles this and how he takes down those air defenses, because remember, air defenses are going to be your enemy against Lalo, so let's see what goes on. Notice the king is being dropped, setting that funnel. The wall breakers open up that first tier of wall, 8 more wall breakers in the composition. Queen's going to walk herself in, more wall breakers by that king. Queen takes down that. I want to see her be broken in. Oh, okay, we already got the clan castle lore. There's the rage spell and the poison. We should see some wall breakers coming in behind the queen. Let's see if they do, or if he goes in a different direction with them. He may go in this second compartment where the king is near. I'm really curious to where those breakers are going to be used. Plenty more left in the composition. So far, the queen, she broke into that first section, did a nice job. Looks like she's walking around right now. Maybe she's going to be broken in later on in the attack, but the funny thing is, 3 air defenses still stand on this attack. We have some wall breakers breaking in right now. There are no more left, so the queen's going to have to pound through this wall, or she's going to be going around. Looks like she is going to sit her way here, pounding through some wall and taking down that sweeper first. I love that move with those balloons, because those sweepers, they will blow your balloons out of the way every single time. So even here, when the wall breakers didn't get through the depths of the wall like the attacker would have liked to see, they still got that massive value, and the lava hounds are able to tank those air defenses. The queen can step up. She's going to be taking down the enemy queen and the king, which really doesn't matter because king can't attack your balloons. But check it out, guys, up top. Those balloons, they are taking out all the defenses. The queen is going to do her job, and right now she's going to be engaging with the enemy queen, popping that ability, taking her down so the queen cannot take down any of those balloons. And check it out. 4 balloons, archer, few minions, and spells. Lots of spells left over in the composition, not even being used, guys. This attack was beautiful, and a lot of that was because of how the base was funneled down with that queen charge / queen walk in the beginning of the attack. A little tip: if you're using those wall breakers and you really want them to get to the next tier of wall, you need to use a rage spell, and there are all those swags right there. You need to use a rage spell. It'll make the wall breakers faster and a lot stronger, and have a better chance of getting through tiers 2 and tier 3 of those walls. So I told you we had different variations, and this one right here is another queen charge Lalo, but going in with the quad quake. No wall breakers in this one, but the quad quake is going to open up any tier of wall. Bring along 4 earthquake spells, and you could break open wall at any level, no matter the level of the wall or the quake spell, which is really unique and kind of cool about this spell. So the queen's going to start out here. I'm curious to see where that quake is going to be used. What part of the base does the attacker want to open up? Already the enemy queen is taken down, which is huge value for this attack. Now we have the wizard setting a funnel up towards the north. The queen should be walking down. I'm anticipating the quad quake. There we go. Beautifully placed, opening up the entire core of the base. Look at how much of this base has been exposed. The queen can just take a walk and take a gander right through the center of the base, and she's going to be able to lure the clan castle, take out key defenses, take out air defenses, take out the expo. My goodness, the value she's going to get from that quad quake is just unbelievable. Makes me think that, you know, maybe it's worth the 4 spell space, bringing a quad quake, and just being able to gape open a base, especially one like this with all those different channels throughout the base. Once you expose those channels, even if you only get one piece of wall open in that channel, the queen can walk on through and take advantage and walk straight on up the base. But now we have Lalo coming in from the northeastern side, tanking those air defenses. Queen is under some heavy fire from that cannon in the expo. I want to see her push a little bit further into the base before her ability is used, and she may get it done. This cannon is so close to taking her down. There's her ability, had to be used. But the Lalo is still holding strong. Lava hounds are on top of the air defenses, and the queen is still popping away at the defenses. Now at the enemy king, the lava pups are going to help out the queen, and look at this, guys. All that cleanup is amazing with those lava pups and those minions. Another great example and a different variation to the queen charge. And you know what, guys? For me, this is probably a better choice, because I am not good with wall breakers, and I know that they can be really tough to master. Once you master wall breakers, you get massive value from them because they can open up multiple tiers of wall, but they are not easy to maneuver, especially when you're going deeper and deeper inside of a base. So bringing a quad quake along, 4 earthquake spells, is a fantastic option. It gives the queen no choice but to go inside of the base. And now Scorpion's coming in with another queen charge hog rider attack. 1 Valkyrie in the composition as well. If you're wondering why a Valkyrie, they are great to both take down enemy heroes, take down any spammy skeleton traps that may be around the base. A lot of uses that you can get out of just 1 Valkyrie in the composition. And especially if your queen walker charge is about to go into the enemy queen, throw a Valkyrie in there as well. It's going to help out take down that queen. Hopefully the Valkyrie does not steal the healers from the queen though. So we have a giant and a wizard going to be setting the funnel in the southwestern side, allowing for that queen to hopefully go on over here to the east, and she is starting that walk towards the eastern side. Notice only 8 wall breakers, which are the least amount of wall breakers we've seen yet in this video. That wizard does set the funnel, and we should see the queen walking on over to the east, and she is doing that right now. So with this, there's 17 Hog Riders, 8 wall breakers. What needs to happen is the queen needs to get on into this base. Look at the rage spell, then all those wall breakers diving in, opening up 2 tiers of wall, and that was a gorgeous example of how to get the best use out of that wall breaker. 1 test wall breaker, and then follow it up with the rest of them to pop through 2 separate tiers of wall. That went beautifully. Now our queen's dealing with all those pups and with the enemy queen at the same time. The rage spell is keeping her up. The poison spell slowed down the enemy queen and allowed for her to get all of that taken care of without having to use her ability. A couple of Hog Riders coming on in to take out some defenses. Wizards are going to clean up behind, and the queen is now going to try and push through the base, but she has no more spells and no more wall breakers to get through, so she may be stuck there for a while. Her ability's probably going to self-pop. Yeah, that's going to happen right here. And there we go, it did, and especially because those healers got blown back by the sweeper. But the Hogs are already pathing on through. Remember, use those heal spells where the majority of your Hog Riders are, in those gaps inside the base. The gaps are going to be hiding these giant bombs where you see those brown spots, and that's going to keep those Hog Riders alive once they hit those giant bombs. Now, even if all the Hog Riders died towards the end of this attack, the queen would eventually be able to pop through all the walls and take out all the final defenses. A bunch of wizards up top are looking good, and right now, king on king action. Our king is running himself around the base, getting some massive value as well. Remember, he was used later on in the attack, was not used from phase 1, and the queen, she's going to pound just a little bit more. I'd love to see her finish off this attack, but here come all the wizards running down the side of the base, being tanked by that king. Only 2 more defenses are left in this attack, and the queen is just pounding, as queens love to do. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I do want to show you the final results of this amazing war, because it was definitely something that you don't see every day. God Team took on the Avengers, and it was a draw, 150 to 150, 100% on each side of the war. I've covered both of these clans before, and they are all amazing Town Hall 9 attackers. Hope you guys learned something about the Queen Charge and can implement it into your attacks, into your clans, and into your wars, no matter what your Town Hall level. Like I say all the time, guys, I am over on D Live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Come on through. Links to that are in the description. Plus, my homie Klaus is there on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So hopefully you guys come on through. Before you leave though, make sure you check out this video because it's going to offer you more value and entertainment. Hope you have a great day, guys, and be good.